Hello, good evening. This video is for Jeff Kempin's 300 sub contest. Congrats, Jeff, 301. Look at that. You're already up and over, working to 400, 500, and who knows beyond. So, be quick, but he had three questions. The first was uh, a first album that was put out. What was like a very, a perfect. What was the question? Favorite debut album. There we go. Look at that. I forgot the questions. It's called Age. Favorite debut album. I thought about that. One of my first thoughts was the Boston because that was like the most perfect album to me ever made. But I have this one, and it's because what it did. The Sex Pistols. Never mind the Bullocks. The reason I picked this one is this scared the hell out of people. Holy cow. Talk about anarchy in the Ukraine. They thought Armageddon was going to happen. This was the album. It was getting all the kids up and riled. I mean, this almost got banned there. I mean, radios couldn't play it. No concert halls were taking the Sex Pistols. It scared the bejesus out of everyone. How many debut albums do that? You have the beginning of rock and roll. And they were worried about, well, you better lock up your daughters, because there's Elvis and all that, and the sex. This wasn't about sex. This was about social unrest. This was about we're sick and tired and we're going to take things back. And it scared people because it was angry. My God. Now, on that video I did on, my record collection sucks. I talked about it took me 6 years since from the debut to listen to this. But the first time I heard it, I was so hooked. The anger on there, but there was passion, and oh man, every song was fantastic. So to me, the very best debut album because it scared the bejesus. They thought, it got to the point where I'm sure they were thinking dogs and cats are going to start having sex together. That's how spooked everyone was. Sex Pistols. All right, the second one was, what's an album you were out there looking for a very long time, couldn't find, couldn't get, or whatever? Mine's was Big Star. Okay, this is the original Big Star, and this is an original pressing. And I looked for a very, very long time to find this thing. Again, late to the party on Big Star, but once I began to listen to them, wow, I was really impressed on what they sounded like and how they put things together in their songcraft. And so this became just one of those albums that I just had to go find. It had so many good songs on here, and really, really happy to find it. I've almost have enough money raised now because I had to give one of my children to the record store in order to get this. But I have about enough now that I can go get my child back. I think he graduated, so I'm really happy for him. And the final one was, what music genre are don't you really collect, but you have an album that you really like? My problem is, I like everything. I buy everything. I'm all over the place. Anybody watching the videos, you know that. But I'm not an expert in rap. I have maybe 300 rap CDs. I usually buy them just because, there's a hit on there or something. I have some rap albums. But I'm not an expert. So, when I looked at that, Public Enemy, it takes it takes a nation of millions to hold us back. All right, obviously I like a lot of albums with a lot of anger. All right, I'm a fairly calm guy, but there's something about angry albums that I just love. Again, this came out, this scared people. It absolutely spooked them. They're just afraid what's going to happen. Are the mobs going to rise up? This was such a great album. Countdown to Armageddon, Bring the Noise. There was so much good stuff that came off this thing. My goodness. If you're going to go driving, put this baby on and you will break every law out there. You just can't help it. It just pumps you up. Now, if you're a person of road rage, do not play. I repeat, if you have road rage, do not play this album because it's not going to help you out. But this was a phenomenal album. My all-time favorite rap album on there. Absolutely love it to death. So there you go. Those are my 3. There's my contest entry. Jeff, congrats. I've never done a contest entry, so you're my very first one that I gave this a try. But it was kind of fun to show some of my stuff that I like. So fantastic. Can't wait for you to get 302. Have a great day.